Oh man, wow, what a week. It's been a week when we find out Wukong was money hatted by Sony. PlayStation Showcase was absolutely dreadful. Again. Final Fantasies were all dropping on Xbox, which we was told isn't possible, but it can only run on the PlayStation 5 due to its power and the SSD. It sounds like that was also a money hatted lie. And we have PlayStation gamers like Woolly Gamer, who's out there comparing Outer Worlds with Death Stranding 2, the price versus the graphics. Yes, he's comparing Outer Worlds 2 with Death Stranding 2 graphically. I don't know why. It's his form of cope. Woolly, just let it out, man. Just let it out. It's clear cope. Just let it out. There, Woolly. There. Bless your little cotton socks. It will be okay. And you know why they're having a breakdown, a massive cope aneurysm on Twitter? Because this piece of kit, the Xbox ROG Ally. Fantastic. You're going to ask, what's so special about this device? It just looks like a normal portable device. Well, firstly, let me stop you there. Firstly, it does what PlayStation can't do. It does the one thing that their portable device cannot do. Just play PlayStation games natively. Yes, the PS Portal cannot play their own games natively. But this can. Ta-da! Via Steam. And thus will play all the PlayStation titles. I know, right? No. Now we have PlayStation fans claiming this isn't an Xbox. Even though a month ago, they was claiming everything's an Xbox. Even the PlayStation. They was mocking Xbox, claiming everything's an Xbox. But now, oddly, this isn't the Xbox. The one thing is actually labelled Xbox is an Xbox. Because it plays their games. And what's ironic about this, we're going to get to play all the PlayStation games before they get to play all the Xbox games. How loud! Oh, magnificent is that. I think the main thing to take from this, which they've not yet taken on board, but they will, is third-party exclusives. You know those things that Sony pride themselves on, PlayStation pride themselves on taking from Xbox? They pride on taking games away from Xbox by money-hatting exclusives, such as Wukong, such as Stellar Blade, paying lots of money to devs to take these games off of Xbox. Even despite being advertised and going to Xbox, they remove them off them. Yes, those games, those third-party exclusives will be gone. Sony cannot pay third-party exclusive anymore unless they pay the devs to also not put them on PC or Steam. What devs are going to do that? How much money will Sony have to pay to keep games off every platform? Xbox has single-handedly destroyed exclusivity. It's gone. Now, to wind it back a bit, I'd just like to say there's one thing that's not come out about this yet, is the price. Obviously, we're all keen to see the price of it. This device does drop this year, despite the insider rumours that it won't be, that it's delayed and yada, yada, yada. So it's going to be dropping this year, but my main concern is the price. Now, I think I would, if I was them, I'd price there's two models. I'll price the lesser model at 500, the more expensive model at 600, or maybe 600 and 700. This is to do two things. One, to undermine the Switch 2, and cut them out, because it's far more powerful than the Switch 2. And it's not even worth talking about the PS Portal anymore. PlayStation cannot make multiple devices. Not only just to undercut the Switch 2, but also Xbox will have to take a hit on selling these devices, but they will make their money back on the sheer floodgate that will open these devices. Not just that, but the subscriptions. Game Pass subscriptions will just skyrocket with everyone with this device. Imagine this device, £500. Here we go, on your lap. Everyone's going to go, oh, I want Game Pass. The subscriptions will just spike massively. And that's where I think they should look to make their money back. They should take a massive hit on this device, look to make their money back on the demand they sell, but Game Pass subscriptions and possibly sales. I think a price range of 8 to 1,000 will definitely put off a lot of people, especially the PC guys that have got Steam Decks or the ROG Allies anyway, or people that are, you know, are going to buy Switch 2, because this could possibly move into Switch 2. In addition, what you want to hit is the PlayStation market. If you have it really low, people will be thinking, well, why buy a PlayStation? I could just buy this and then play Xbox games, Steam games, and PlayStation games for just £500 on a portable, or £600, £700. That is a sensible market, and it's still it's still cheaper than the PS5 Pro. So I think that's the market they want to look at. They're going to have to take a hit on this. That's what I hope they do. But Microsoft tends to do the wrong thing when doing these things. They tend to make sort of really good decisions and then sort of go, I don't know, something happens. It's almost like almost if they pass it on to someone, Dave, and go, Dave, you know, we've done all this work here. Just finish it off for us. He's like, okay, and just fucks the whole thing up. And then he gives it back. They're like, oh, fuck it, Dave. There we go. ROG Ally. Got a whole bunch of games coming out. Lots of games coming to Game Pass. We've got 2 new devices coming out, and both look fantastic. I'm looking to probably pick one of them up, to be honest. Depending on the price, see what the price comes out. You know, if it's around $600-700, I'll definitely get one. And you know, exclusives now. What will PlayStation do regarding third-party exclusives? Because all these now will release on the Xbox Ally. They say Xbox gamers are about to play all these third-party exclusives. Sony won't be able to keep them off there unless they block their games from going on Steam and PC, which means in turn they'll take a massive hit. Developers won't want to stop their games from being on PC and Steam, most certainly not, because then they take a hit. So, and unless subsidised by Sony give them more money, I can't see that happening. No, so it's just going to end up costing Sony more money to have third-party exclusives. Plus, on top of that, Xbox will get, naturally, third-party exclusives because there are a ton of games on PC that are not on PlayStation. So they're going to get a ton of games through Steam and PC now that are not usually on console. They're going to get all those. So, you know, the future's looking incredible for Xbox now. And it's funny, the whole Xbox is dead narrative is being completely shattered by this. And this is just a portable. Next year, possibly, they've rumoured the new console PC hybrid, and this is probably going to be something like the Xbox Ally on a bigger scale. You know, it'd be more like an Xbox. I can imagine it'd be like a very small tower, but in console sort of format, but with PC capabilities. You know, where's PlayStation going to go with this? Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Give me your opinions down below. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, so please, before the end of the year, it'd be fantastic if I'll do that before October. Very unlikely, but it'd be fantastic if you could all help me out. Please sub, share, and like, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye now.